Hello everyone. Thanks for joining us today for our webinar on Future-Proof Your Hotel, 5 hyper-relevant strategies to convert challenges into opportunities. We are super excited to have you here and to be able to share some strategies to help your hotel not just survive, but thrive in the ever-changing Danish hospitality landscape. Here's something that we want you to think about. What do you believe is the single most important thing your hotel can do to stay ahead in this evolving industry? Well, we are here to give you some answers and to help you with that. So let me start by introducing ourselves. I'm Madalena, and with me today is Beatriz.
Hello, everyone.
And we are here to guide you through today's session, bringing insights and strategies that have already made a difference for hotels all across Denmark. Before we dive in, just a quick intro for those who might not be familiar with us. Guest-Centric specializes in hypercommerce, a platform designed to help hotels increase direct bookings, create stronger connections with your guests, and streamline your operations. So we've partnered with hotels both in Denmark and worldwide, and we are proud to say that we've delivered some pretty impressive results. So what's on the agenda today? We'll start by taking a closer look at the Danish hospitality landscape. Then we'll move on to the challenges hotels are facing right now. And finally, we'll wrap up with the 5 hyper-relevant strategies to help drive more direct reservations, supported by real success stories. Sounds good? All right. So let's dive into the Danish hospitality landscape. Over the past few years, we've seen steady growth in the industry, thanks to both domestic and international travelers. The numbers speak for themselves. So 2023 saw a record 24 million overnight stays in Denmark, which is huge. Hotel capacity has expanded by 42% since 1992, with foreign tourists making a significant economic contribution, especially from Germany. This proves that the focus on tourism development pays off. But it's not just about the numbers. We are also seeing a shift in how tourists behave. Today's travelers are looking for unique, personalized experiences, and social media is playing a huge role in influencing where they decide to go. In fact, 75% of travelers say they've been inspired by social media posts. And let's not forget about mobile devices. Nearly half of all travelers used their phones to plan and book their trips in 2023. So this highlights the importance of having a mobile optimized booking platform. Now that we have a solid understanding of the landscape, it's time to dive deeper into the specific challenges hoteliers are facing and the strategies you can use to overcome them. And for that, I'll hand it over to Beatriz. Beatriz, the stage is all yours.
Thank you so much, Madalena, for such a good introduction. So now with this rapid evolution of the industry that Madalena just spoke about, we have been looking at the Danish hotel market and we can clearly see significant opportunities, but some challenges that are arising. Over the last 6 months, Madalena and I spoke with over 532 hotels across all Denmark, and these key challenges were consistently highlighted by the hoteliers we spoke with. Okay, so one of the biggest challenges for Danish hotels nowadays is improving operational efficiency. Many hotels are still struggling with streamlining their processes, which is often leading to higher operational costs, but also less focus on delivering exceptional guest experiences. Then competition in the market is increasing, not just from local competitors, but also from international brands and new entrants. And this increased competition in the surroundings makes it harder for hotels to differentiate themselves and retain significant market share. Then digital transformation. We believe that is no longer a luxury, but rather a necessity for the industry, we would say. And many hotels are finding it difficult to integrate digital tools into their operations, which actually creates a significant disadvantage in meeting the expectations of today's travelers. Then another major bottleneck for hotels is the reliance on non-automated processes. So manual handling of tasks, for example, bookings, managing the inventory, guest communications, for example. This not only slows down the operations, but also opens the door to error and inefficiencies on a daily basis that we for sure want to avoid. Another critical issue is the heavy reliance on online travel agencies, because while OTAs can still provide visibility for hotels, they often come with high commission fees, which cuts into the profits of hotels. In addition to both operational and technological challenges, many smaller hotels face a knowledge gap, and these smaller hotels lack the access to know-how that can actually help them adopt, let's say, best practices, innovate, and really compete. Okay. The hotel industry is also going through a severe lack of staff. We've seen this with the hotels we spoke with, because finding and retaining skilled employees has become increasingly difficult, and this directly impacts the service quality, especially during high demand periods. This leads us to seasonality, which remains a long-standing issue, not just in Denmark, but actually all around the globe, with significant fluctuations in demand throughout the year. And then finally, technological gaps still persist, with a lot of hotels getting behind in adopting essential technologies, like, for example, AI-driven customer service, even automated booking systems, and also applying data-driven marketing strategies. So now we would like to get a sense of the room. So we are going to help you to pitch in here through a poll that we are going to launch on the screen, and we would like to hear from you. So are you relating with these challenges? You can select here, it's going to appear on the screen, there we go. And you can select multiple answers, okay? So we have operational efficiency, increased competition, digital transformation, non-automated processes, high OTA dependency, access to know-how, lack of staff, seasonality, technological gaps. Let us know which ones are you facing the most. We would love to hear your responses.
Okay, we have already some answers.
Multiple answers.
Okay.
Okay, interesting results. We will be sharing the results in just a minute.
Don't be shy, please share with us because this will help us a lot. Okay.
Plus, it will help you feel like you are not alone, and also highlight how these challenges are really felt across the entire industry.
Okay, I will end the poll.
Yes.
Thank you. And I'll share the results.
Good. So I think we have the results here, right? We would say that the bigger challenges for hotels is obviously operational efficiency. Improving efficiency throughout automation and better resource management can actually reduce costs. So it's something really to consider. Then we have non-automated processes. Obviously, hotels are facing this, and we believe that automation here will actually help you reduce the errors and speed up processes. And obviously, then this impacts the overall guest service that you are providing. So it's quite something that should be tackled on. And then quite interesting, we have lack of staff. Wow. So, as we were saying, digital transformation, automating the processes, automation is key, right? So this can actually help you and be key to ease the staff shortages. So quite interesting results, I would say.
Yes. Thank you so much for your feedback. Okay.
So I think we can exactly move on. So now that we've covered these key challenges that hotels are facing in Denmark, let's turn our focus to the opportunities that can actually arise. Here you can see the logos of 10 different hotels we have been working with. And it is important to mention that each of these hotels has successfully tackled some of the challenges we have discussed before, okay? So going into the next slides, we will now present not only 5, but actually 6 strategies. We added a bonus tip for those of you attending the webinar today. So thank you very much for coming. And these are the strategies that we found most relevant to help you all drive more direct business for your hotels. So if you are ready, I would say we can jump right in. Let's dive here into our first strategy, which is differentiating your hotel with unique offers to encourage direct bookings. So, as you know, having special offers displayed on your website is actually the best way to stand out from any other selling channels. Your website is where you can really highlight the benefits of booking directly while still showcasing the best deals your guests will not find anywhere else. A lot of the hotels we spoke with, from those 532, only offered, for example, bar rates, non-refundable rates, but those are pretty much the same ones that all the hotels will offer on Booking.com and Expedia, right? So for your website, you should try to create special offers, really any sort of special rates, and then make sure that you advertise these offers on your website, let's say through a pop-up, a dedicated special offers page, and then you can link those special offers through a button directly into the booking system. This is the best way to make sure that guests can easily book these exclusive deals with the least amount of clicks. Now you are probably wondering, okay, this looks very nice, but how is this really impacting the results of the hotels, right? So let's dive into some real proof. On this slide, you can actually see the impact of working with special offers on your website. You can see two different screenshots showcasing the channel's distribution for two different hotels, both city center. And please keep in mind that the direct channel is represented in blue, okay? The first screenshot represents a hotel using only the best available rates without any sort of special offers. And as you can see, this hotel has around 15% direct reservations with a huge reliance on Booking.com. On the other hand, the second screenshot below shows a hotel that has effectively implemented special offers visible on both the website and the booking system. And in this scenario, the hotel has over 50% direct reservations. So can you see how promoting unique offers on your website can really boost direct bookings? Because if not yet, we have another example prepared for you today. On the next slide, we are able to compare the before and the after of applying this strategy for the exact same hotel, okay? Before applying this strategy, the hotel had no special offers, no pop-ups or website promotions, and there was really no link between the special offers page and the booking system. After, the hotel introduced special offers for direct bookings, which added a ton of value to their guests visiting the website. And this hotel also applied dynamic seasonal offers, which is quite rare, I would say, but very interesting, and started working closely with guest-centric lab service. As a result, the hotel achieved a remarkable 100% increase, as you can see, in direct reservations, which shows really how effective these targeted offers can be in boosting your direct bookings and reducing the reliance on OTAs. Okay, so this would be strategy number one. Let's move on now to our second strategy, which is based on how hotels can leverage from Google Ads. I would say that for 4 years now, Google Ads has been increasing its importance while still helping hotels increase their visibility. You might already know this or not, but by showcasing your hotel directly on Google My Business, you are able to reach a broader audience that is probably just shopping around and comparing prices throughout many different distribution channels. By using Google Ads, you can become more competitive against OTAs, because this will allow you to position your hotel alongside or even above OTA listings, making it easier for potential guests to find and choose you, for those guests actually making decisions based on price. Let's see how this is producing for two of our hotels. In this slide, we can see two real-life examples where you can see the revenue impact of using Google Ads. These two hotels in the United States have been able to leverage Google Ads, both the high visibility and the standard visibility, to boost the revenue generated. The first hotel is a countryside hotel that was able to generate over $117,000 in only 1 year. It's amazing. The first year actually using this tool. The second hotel, also a countryside hotel in the USA, was able to generate over $62,000 in only 1 year as well. If these hotels were not using Google Hotel Ads and the guests had made their decision right there on Google My Business based on different price only, imagine the amount of revenue that the hotels would have lost to the other OTAs, plus the commissions they would have paid on top. Can you imagine that? Now, we would love to hear from you. So we have a second poll prepared, and we would like to see if here in the room, people working at hotels, are you leveraging Google Hotel Ads to boost your revenue? Okay. Now we have a pool with where you can choose one of the answers, and it could be either you didn't realize Google Hotel Ads could drive this much revenue. You are definitely adding Google Hotel Ads to your strategy ASAP. You could be already using Google Hotel Ads and really loving the results, just like these two hotels, or you are using this but are struggling to track the revenue impact, which is also obviously a scenario that we've seen in the market. So we have already answers here, quite interesting.
Yes. Thank you again for your feedback.
And I think we
Super interesting.
I think we can end the poll now, no, Madalena?
Yes, we can.
Good.
I'll share the results.
Perfect. So most people didn't realize that Google Hotel Ads could drive so much revenue. It's interesting, right? Because Google Hotel Ads connects you with travelers that are actually ready to book, and it actually helps you get more direct bookings, right? So it's a great way to target the right audiences when they are ready to make a booking with the hotel. Okay, in case you were not using the strategy, but you would like to go for it, that's a great move. Google Hotel Ads will give you the visibility. So it's very important after applying that to track the performance and optimize the results as you go from there. Okay. Thank you for participating here on the poll. So let's move on to our third strategy. This one focuses on capturing mobile users with targeted campaigns. We have seen before that mobile bookings are increasing for the Danish market, right? So right at the beginning of our webinar. So there are more and more guests booking through the mobile who look for simple ways to make a reservation and really, really get those good deals. So for hotels, this represents a huge opportunity to target these guests at the right time with the best hotel offers. Nowadays, with the technology that you could have in hand, you are able to set mobile campaigns on your booking system that will only be visible to the guests shopping on the mobile. This can allow you, let's say, to reach your target audiences who are more and more likely to book on the mobile. And these campaigns really run by themselves. So it actually means no additional workload for you or for your team. Another great thing is that Booking.com, for example, is offering these sort of special mobile discounts, which appeals to travelers. So if a client is looking for mobile discounts, they will not only find Booking.com ones, but your direct discounts as well. So with these sort of campaigns, you will be able to position your hotel stronger. Now, let's see how much revenue hotels are getting from this. If we take a closer look at a real-life example to see the impact of targeting clients purchasing on the mobile, we can see that this hotel, after launching targeted mobile campaigns, generated over 20,000 euros in just 3 months. Okay, that's a lot. That's revenue that could have been lost for the direct channel. So what they did is that they offered mobile exclusive deals, which drew in the guests who prefer to book on their phones. And really some insights from these bookings is that the average stay was a 3.5 nights, which really shows that these guests were really engaged and wanted to stay longer. Okay. So this would be strategy number 3, and I will now give the words to Madalena.
Thank you, Beatriz. So strategy 4 is all about boosting repeat bookings through a simple yet super effective loyalty feature. Unlike complex loyalty programs, which can be overwhelming for independent hotels, this loyalty feature is designed to be easy to implement and manage while delivering great results. And here's the beauty of this feature. It works as both a teaser and a motivator for guests to book directly with you right away. Guests know that when they book through your direct channel, they'll have access to special conditions created just for them. This sense of exclusivity encourages immediate bookings rather than going through OTAs. And it doesn't stop here. Not only drives direct bookings up front, but it also encourages guests to return, knowing they'll continue to receive those personalized offers, whether it's flexible rates, special deals, or simply recognizing them when they come back. This loyalty feature can create lasting relationships with your guests and lead to significant improvements in your hotel's success. So, wondering what this looks like in action? So let's look at a real case scenario. And it's a city center hotel with 35 rooms that implemented this loyalty feature and generated an additional almost 7,000 euros in just 3 months. So what made the difference for this hotel? Could offering flexible rates and tailored offers be the key to getting guests to return? Absolutely. And here's the thing, they did it without complicated systems, just simple steps like optimizing for mobile bookings and offering exclusive deals. This example shows how a straightforward loyalty feature can really boost guest retention and increase revenue. But by focusing on customer loyalty, this hotel was able to stand out from the OTAs and create a more sustainable business model. Okay, so now let's talk about the power of analytics in hospitality, strategy number 5. And I want you to think about this. When was the last time you really dug into your data? Do you know what your guests are looking for when they visit your website? Let me tell you this, with the right data, you can see exactly what's working and what needs improvement. And don't worry, this means that there is no need to dig into complex Google Analytics. Guest-Centric provides simple, built-in reports, making it easy to understand your guests without getting overwhelmed. So understanding your guests' behavior and preferences is absolutely key. This is what helps you make informed decisions that can really enhance their experience and, of course, boost your revenue. By diving into analytics, you can track conversion rates. For example, you can see how many people are visiting your website and actually goes to the booking system, and which guests that goes to your booking system that actually makes the reservation. You can see which pages on your website are the most popular and get a clear picture of the customer journey from start to finish. This insight allows you to make strategic decisions like optimizing your booking process, offering targeted promotions, or highlighting amenities that guests love. In short, analytics gives you the power to refine your strategies so that you're not just attracting guests, but turning them into loyal customers. So, ever wonder what kind of impact analytics can really have? Let me show you with a real example. This time we chose a small countryside hotel with just 6 rooms that use data to skyrocket their conversion rate from 0.7 to 3.4%. That represents a 478% growth, which is huge. Can you imagine the impact that would have on your hotel? So before Guest-Centric, this hotel didn't offer much to attract direct bookings. What changed? Well, imagine the power of a pop-up message at the right time, explaining why guests should book directly with you. Imagine having a special offers page for exclusive deals. And these are just a few examples. Don't you think that would grab their attention? This case really highlights how analytics combined with strategic enhancements can lead to significant improvements in guest satisfaction and revenue. And now let's move on. Now that we've covered strategies number 1 through number 5, so differentiating your hotel with unique offers, leveraging Google Hotel Ads, targeting mobile users, boosting repeat bookings with a loyalty feature, and using analytics to understand your guests, let's move on to our bonus strategy, unlocking revenue with dynamic pop-ups. And I have a question for you. Ever wonder why guests exitate at the last minute before completing a booking? What if you could catch them at that moment and give them a reason to finalize the reservation? That's exactly what dynamic pop-ups do. These tools are super effective because they can be tailored to specific guest behaviors. And this not only helps in recovering nearly lost bookings, but also builds trust by highlighting the benefits of booking directly with your hotel. And here's a real case scenario that shows how dynamic pop-ups work. It's a city center hotel with 21 rooms that generated 34,000 euros in additional revenue in just 1 year. And how? They used shopping activation boosters. And think about it. What if you could easily boost the average length of stay and increase your booking pace with just a small adjustment? That's exactly what happened for this hotel. With the help of dynamic pop-ups, they were able to increase the average stay to 2.6 nights and significantly boosting revenue. This case clearly shows how shopping activation boosters can be a powerful tool, especially for smaller hotels where every booking counts. And let me show you another example, this time from a city hotel with 60 rooms that implemented shopping recovery boosters. And in just 1 year, this hotel generated an additional 12,000 euros. How often do you think guests almost book, but then they change their mind? What if you could get them at that crucial moment? This hotel increased its booking pace to 32.57 by simply reminding guests why they should book directly. And this example highlights how shopping recovery boosters can be a game changer for capturing last-minute bookings and turning potential losses into tangible gains. Okay, so now we would like to hear from you. So we'll launch the last poll so we can have your feedback, and it's about next steps. So what would motivate you to implement these strategies in your hotel? Is it a free consultation or demo, detailed guides, case studies, or perhaps discounts on digital marketing tools? Let us know. Take a moment to think about what would help you to take that next step. Okay, so we've got some answers. This will help us to better understand how we can help you, either to do a free consultation or to send you some detailed guides and case studies. We can also send you case studies more related to your specific case. We definitely can do that. So we'll wait just for a few more answers. Don't be shy.
Interesting results, actually.
Yes. Okay, so I think I will end the poll. Okay, and I will share the results. Thank you so much for your feedback, and we can send you some case studies for the ones who chose that option. Maybe you can contact us. Of course, after the webinar, we'll be following up. But of course, we can provide you with all of these informations. And of course, we can do more webinars for those who selected that. So thank you so much again for your feedback, which is super important for us. And now let's go to the key takeaways. So to wrap up, here are the key takeaways from today's webinar. So Denmark's hospitality industry is thriving with record growth in overnight stays and a significant economic impact. Tourist behavior is shifting towards personalization and mobile usage, making it crucial for hotels to adapt their strategies. Hotels face multiple challenges, such as operational efficiency and increased competition, but with the right strategies, this can be turned into opportunities. Focusing on direct bookings and reducing reliance on OTAs is essential for long-term success. Tools like loyalty programs, analytics, and dynamic pop-ups can greatly enhance your hotel's performance. And lastly, while standard technology is good for keeping up, it's the advanced tools and expertise that will help you truly excel. And that's where Guest-Centric comes in, providing the solutions you need to stand out in a competitive market. And now back to you, Beatriz.
Thank you. So finally, and before we go, and in case obviously you would like to get more insights from Guest-Centric, we would like to let you know that we've been working closely with Standby DK in Denmark to promote relevant content, let's say regarding technology, the latest trends and new solutions. And we invite you to follow Guest-Centric on LinkedIn, where we have been very active in promoting new product features, interviews with well-known industry personas, and also our podcasts. So thank you all for joining us today. We hope you found the insights and the strategies valuable to help you boost your hotel's art bookings and also navigate through the challenges of the industry. If you have any questions or need further information, please feel free to reach out. You have here our contact details, and we wish you a great day. We look forward to connecting with you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.